I love Leadville. Yeah, Leadville's my little paradise, yeah. Every day I'd go to work, go 600 feet straight down, about a mile back underneath that mountain, and my job was to make little rocks out of big ones. That job, or the end of that job, was the beginning of the Leadville Trail 100.
If there was one American 100 miler that I wanted to run, it was always the Leadville, and I think just being here now has kind of emphasized that even more. Just realize how much history the town's got, how much history the race has got. The town's really grown on me.
Well, Leadville's a 10,000 foot high altitude mountain town. And when the mine shut down, basically almost everybody was unemployed.
So in 1983, we had our first 100-mile foot race.
I'm really privileged to be here, to actually be able to run such an iconic race.
Leadville is unique in the fact that, when it started, due to the high altitude and the big country, that the race is run on, everybody thought it couldn't be done. Just the idea of running 100 miles through the mountains is just hard to really wrap your mind around.
When I first heard about a 100-mile run, I couldn't believe that there was such a thing.
It's a distance that is so vast, it just doesn't sound even possible.
People come here, if they don't like mountains and if they don't like high altitude and they have trouble breathing, they're not going to stay too long. So it's high altitude all the way. Even when you're at the lowest point, you're in thin air.
I think coming into the 100-miler mountain running scene is fairly intimidating. Starting something new. It's being my first 100-miler, I'm not too sure what to expect going into the race.
It's definitely getting more and more competitive, which I think is a wonderful thing.
I love it. It's cool seeing so many people coming out to run 100 miles.
I think what makes the race is the people.
I've made up a decision in my mind that I really want this race badly. I'd love to win the Leadville race. It was really cool pacing Julian, just to actually see how he handled running 100 miles. It's the primary focus of running is to feel free and to be out there and just to make the most of life.
And it gets to a point during a run like that, no matter how good an athlete you are, no matter how well trained you are, that it's going to really hurt. And it's going to transcend the physical and become about the mental.
Whether you're finishing in 30 hours or you're winning in 16 hours, you're going to hurt. And you've got to manage that pain.
I think that certain patches that you hit, you just feel so bad, so terrible. Your legs are burning, you feel nauseous, times you're dizzy, you just, mouth is super dry, and you don't know if you're going to get out of it.
You better get rid of that comfort zone real quick. The biggest distance to conquer in this race is 5 inches. That 5 inches between your ears. If you can't control that, you're dead meat out on that course.
But again, it's just about a positive attitude, just kind of keep on going one foot in front of the other, and you do get out of it. And often the lower your bad patch is, the kind of higher your high is.
It's a challenge not equaled anywhere.
Well, I guess it's just a human challenge. Everybody can't do it. I can't do it. It's a challenge that's just unbelievable. Nothing requires much more endurance than running 100 miles at high altitude.
You know, I think the most important thing is getting the most out of yourself.
It just starts to compile there at the end, and emotionally it's hard to take it all in and comprehend it and know what you're actually even feeling.
Really stoked and feel really privileged to be able to run, to be able to use my own power, my own 2 feet, my own body, just to travel long distances.